listening to Bob Marley because guess what we're going to do this morning? It's nice and early. I'm going to show you how to make a Pina Colada pancake. Oh, mamma mia, it's going to be delicious. So the first thing I want to do is to welcome you into Mia Cucina. I'm bringing you love and healthy eating from my cucina, my kitchen to yours. Let me turn on this light so you can see me better. I hope that everybody's doing well and healthy. That's for sure. Things are opening up soon. How exciting is that? The first thing we're going to put on is the fadale. So I'm going to walk you through the whole thing. I'm going to walk you through on how to make this delicious, wonderful pancakes that I'm going to show you, the Pina Colada pancakes, and I'm going to show you how to make also what's going to go on top of them. The wonderful syrup, but we're not going to be using a lot of sugar because we're going to be using really the fruit itself, which is the pineapple. So what you want to do is you definitely want to get yourself some coconut. And when I get my coconut, I put it in a container. I don't like to throw things away. And we're going to have coconut, we're going to have pineapple, we're going to use some ricotta cheese, we're going to use some eggs, and we're definitely going to be using some organic coconut milk. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do, guys, is that I want to show you, because we want to start making the syrup. What I've done is when you open the can of coconut milk, and I get the organic, because like I said, sometimes it's better, I would suggest that you take out the cream part, okay? It just comes right off, just like that. And also what I do is if I have leftover of this, I save it, because this is also very good to add to my, mojito or a little cocktail for later. And since it's Friday, why not? And we still have some coconut milk in here. All right, so just like so in a little pan, in a little pot, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this to the side because we want to give it some flavor. And everything is going to have flavor. With me, I like to have a lot of flavor. My pineapple is starting to go bad, so we can only eat it so much, and then the rest of it, a lot of it goes for cooking. And this is such a wonderful, delicious breakfast. Who doesn't like pina coladas? It is not very, very super sweet. I don't use a lot of salt and I don't use a lot of sugar. So what I've done is I've taken, the one slice, I just cut around the cord. And then what I'm doing here is I am just going to chop finely. Okay, finely. Chop, 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 finely. All right, my pineapple. All right, to that coconut that I have not yet, started cooking. Let's see, if I were to measure this, for those that like it to measure, I don't like it to measure too much. That's 1/4 cup, about 2/4 cups, okay? And and I just took out pretty much the top of all the coconut cream, because this is all about the Pina Colada. And we are listening to Bob Marley to get us excited about this dish. Okay, let me get because we like it to clean everything. You won't believe how much disinfecting goes into this house. Okay, so now, because we're also going to have the coconut in our pancakes, I like to add, okay, a teaspoon to that, okay? Super easy, super fine. See how simple and easy that is? I am going to put this in a very low heat, okay, and I'm just gonna leave it there because that's what's going to be there. Okay, so now in the meantime, I have the rest of my pineapple, and what I want to do with the pineapple, because this is going to go into our pancakes, and yes, with ricotta. Ricotta is a good thing for you. I like the ricotta. Okay, so what we want to do is you really want to chop this very, 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 tiny, tiny, tiny. Because, you definitely want to get a little bite, into every single pancake. And let's see, who do we have there that's joining me? Let me put my glasses over here this early. Hello, Joanna. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bachi to you. Bachi, bachi. Bachi bachi means kiss, kiss, kiss. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I am going to take my bowl here, and let's see, if we were to measure, okay, because I know you guys are like to measure, a quarter. It's amazing what one slice can do, because the rest are going to be for pina coladas, because today is Friday and I'm gonna have a cocktail later. Yes, why not? Everybody needs to have a cocktail. We need to chill out, okay? So I am just going to cut this little piece that is not that good. And also, you know, when you're serving this, you know, you can cut up some more fresh pineapple, you know, serve it with fresh pineapple. It's such a delicious, wonderful yumminess. Okay, all right, I'm gonna clear the decks now. I'm gonna leave my fork because I think I'm all done cutting up things. Put that board in the sink. Keep my little fork. And now you guys are gonna have to aspetta. Remember what I taught you? Aspetta, 1 minute, 1 minute. Let's just wait, 1 minute. Because now, we need to get to the flour. Because you know, there has to be flour in pancake. Okay, so remember I have about, you know, 2/4 cups of pineapple. If you like a lot of pineapple, by all means use more pineapple. So the first thing is going to be the pineapple, okay? Then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to I'm going to, you know, break 2 eggs, put 2 eggs in here. The rest, remember, we save these. We wash these and then we put them in the ground to give us beautiful tomatoes or whatever else you're growing. Put this on the side. Give myself a quick rinse. All right, we wash the hands a lot here. Okay, so now, you know, we just have the pineapple and this beautiful organic eggs. Okay, so far so good. Everybody follow me, no? All right, I like to have a little bit of orange. And with my wonderful pina colada pancakes, even though orange doesn't go in there, but sometimes, you know, they give you the little orange, you know, for garnish. And it's gonna give a nice little flavor. You don't have to have orange. I like orange. And then besides, I'm going to be serving my pancakes with slice of orange. And orange are high in vitamin C. They're very, very good for you. This is a very large orange. So I'm just going to do half an orange, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to put the orange on the side. Okay, now that goes on the side. Okay, so now the ricotta cheese. I love a ricotta and ricotta loves me. All right, I'm going to use teaspoons. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons to that, okay? I'm still not done yet, okay? Aspetta, okay? All right, so now we have the pineapple in here. And now what I like to do is I like to take a nice heaping tablespoon of coconut. Coconut, okay, coconut, just plain coconut. Unsweetened coconut is best for me. So now we have the coconut in here, the 2 eggs, the pineapple, we haven't done anything else, remember. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to use the flour. And let me get some, you're going to be needing some baking powder. So we're going to bring some baking powder, and we're going to be using a little teaspoon like so, a nice heaping 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, you guys are with me so far? Okay, so now I'm going to take about a 1/4 cup of that wonderful flour. I have all-purpose non-gluten flour. That's all I have, so that's what I'm using. I'm just using a 1/4 cup, and I'm just going to start mixing it. Okay, it's going to be thick. All right, make sure you mix all of that together. All right, so now I still have my wonderful coconut milk, which I am going to add. Let me just measure for you. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of that wonderful, delicious coconut milk, okay? So I'm just going to work it. You got to work it, guys. Work it all around. Work it, work it, work it. Look how beautiful and yellow this is. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, so to this, we're going to add a little pinch of salt. It's just a little pinch of salt. Because, you got to. Because salt does something with a baking powder, they go blue, 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 blue. They have all their conversations, you know, like conversations. All right, so now to this, I personally going to add some hemp. Because hemp, remember what I told you, it's got fiber, it's got calcium, potassium, and who doesn't need that? And I'm just going to use a tablespoon of that. Okay, I know, you do not use the chai seeds in, you know, in Pina Colada, so you don't have to use chai seeds. But chai seeds are good for you. Okay, so let me get my chai seeds. Because when I get them from the package, I start putting them in little containers. Okay, to that chai seeds, again, you know, it's all about fiber. About a half a tablespoon of chai seeds. Okay, so now this is a nice and beautiful. You see how nice and beautiful this is? Look at this pancake. Oh, mamma mia. Look how beautiful is this pancake. Mamma mia. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take my, make sure that you put everything in the refrigerator so nothing goes bad. So I'm going to go ahead and put my pineapples in the refrigerator, and I am going to put my ricotta in the refrigerator, and I'll be right back with you. Aspetta. It's only going to take me a minute because we have our act together this morning. Okay, so now let me move my hemp out of the way, move everybody out of the way, because I'm going to bring you to the other side on this delicious, wonderful island morning. May 1st, you know, May 1st, what is it? May 1st is April showers. Oh my gosh, April showers, May flowers. Okay, so now if it's too runny for you, okay, you can always add a little bit more of flour. I tend to not like it so runny, okay, so I'm just going to add another probably teaspoon, because I like my pancakes to have some body, you know, a body. Like we do not need more bodies. I definitely have one. We're having fun, guys. It's all about having fun. Okay, so remember what we have here. You know, we have the wonderful coconut milk in here. You know, we had the flour, we had the pineapple, we had the coconut. You know, we had some chai seeds, we had some hemp, we had some baking powder. So now I am going to bring it on this side over here. Okay, guys, let's go for a ride in my cucina. Here we are. All right, can you guys see that? Let me make sure. Here, let me turn the light on so you can even see better. Okay, so now, you know, to continue to make this deliciousness, let's see if I can get it to where I can see it better. Okay, so I'm going to turn my, I call it the fire, my glass top over here, and I'm going to be using ghee. Okay, my ghee came in, so I can use the ghee, and it works wonderful. It's got that beautiful butter taste and all of that, and it's very good because it's very, very, very good for you. Okay, so I'm going to be using an ice cream scooper, okay? Very easy, very simple transaction. Make sure that you guys have a plate, okay, so you can put your pancakes in. And remember right there, remember what we have right there. That is going to be the wonderful, the syrup, okay? See, look at that. Look at that. Now, if you want to this, guys, if you want to add a little bit of sugar, you can. I am not going to add sugar to this. All right, I'm just not going to do that, okay? I am just, I think it's going to be sweet enough. All right, so now this is kind of, you know, it's always the first pancake. It's always a very interesting try. So I'm just going to take a little bit of teaspoon, even though this is non-stick. I just want to make sure that it's nice and coated. You know, coated, lubricated, however you want to call it. Wait till you guys have these pancakes. They are so delicious. They taste literally like a pina colada. And especially with the syrup on top, it's going to be delicious. All right, so this goes back. I'm going to put it right here. I have, the little top of that, so that way you don't have to mess up another dish. I am going to get myself a paper towel, because I always like to have a paper towel just to put like down here. Move my glasses. All right, so while that's heating up, I'm just going to clean up a little bit, because I like a nice clean kitchen. What I do, I usually put my hand over it, okay? And then I take a scoop like so, and I'm just going to pour it right in there. All right, check that out. My first pina colada pancake is done. Here goes my second one. And don't crowd them. You see what I'm doing, guys? Don't crowd them. Can you see them? Let me see. Can you see them? So what I want to do right now is, obviously, I'm just going to do 2 at a time, because I want these guys to brown really nice on each side, okay? And then I just have like a little plate on the side that I'm going to put them in. Okay, so while these guys are doing its thing, let me rinse my cutting board, because what I want to do is, while I have that, is why not multitask? So in my multitasking, I am going to be slicing my orange for later. That's how I'm going to serve it. And remember, you take the top of the orange off, you lay it flat like so. Okay, I'm going to take the other side too. As my pancakes, you see what's happening with the pancakes? They're starting to show their personality. They're starting to bubble. And then what I'm going to do away from me is, remember what I told you, to move the peel away from you, to cut the peel off. Because on my plate is how I am going to serve it. Because there's nothing better than to have a nice refreshing orange. Okay, look how beautiful my orange is. Okay, and this is called multitasking. All right, and I'm not throwing my wonderful peels away, because I can use those peels for later. Okay, and then I'm just going to slice my orange like so. Okay, let me grab a plate. A plate that I am going to be serving on. And for this one, I'm just going to grab a beautiful plate, and then I'm just going to get my orange slices. 2 orange slices per person, like so. Okay. And then take a little mint, and I'm just going to put the mint like so. You see how pretty that plate is? All right, so my plate is all ready to go for my pancake to serve it. All right, in the meantime now, I am going to take another piece of, not an entire piece of, because what I want to do is I want to take my spatula and I want to butter each side so it will not burn or anything. You see how beautiful that is? Look at that, guys. Pina colada pancakes. Look at this. Look how nice and thick that is. Oh my God. It's literally you're having a pina colada, a breakfast pina colada. And I thought, it's not Italian or anything, but we use that ricotta, which is good for you. All right, look how beautiful those pancakes are, okay? So now I can take my beautiful plate, like so. Hold on, let me make it more prettier for you. And then I'm gonna take this right here, and I am just gonna pour this over this. Because I wanna show you guys how wonderful this is. You see that? These are my pina colada pancakes with slice of orange, From Mia Cucina to your Cucina, I'm Elena Jones. Thank you so much for joining me today and enjoy the Pina Colada. And today is May 1st, Friday. What a best way than to have a Pina Colada this early in the morning. Okay, guys, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Many blessings from Mia Cucina to your Cucina. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to continue to make some of these pancakes because they are delicious. All right, ciao ciao everybody. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Molto molto baci a tutti quanti. Ciao ciao belli. Ciao. Ciao.